To you. Welcome to World Now at 4. I am Peace Ogenegbawe. First, let's talk the headlines. On the headlines, Sule sacks commissioners, political aides. South Sudan ex-rebels take seat in parliament. Qatar lauded for its role in Afghanistan evacuations. And on sport, Wolves sign South Korea forward on loan. Now the news in detail. The Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule has dissolved the State Executive Council. Sule announced this at the Government House, Lafia, after an expanded meeting of the executives, which includes commissioners, special advisors, and senior special assistants. The governor thanked the commissioners and the aides for their sacrifices and contributions to the successes of his administration so far, while he wished them well in their future endeavors. The Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission, that is NHRC, Tony Ojukwu, has expressed disappointment over the number of Nigerian prison inmates awaiting trial for petty offenses. The laws creating the special offenses target the economic activities of the poor, according to Ojukwu, who made the statement in Abuja at an event on the review of the decriminalization of petty offenses project in Africa. Ojukwu said laws on petty offenses seem to mainly target socio-economic lives and activities of the poor and marginalized populations in society. He did not give reasons, but however lamented that alleged petty offenders constitute a significant number of prison detainees, thus contributing to the growing number of inmates in the country's correctional centers. Now let's bring you some COVID-19 update. Nigeria has recorded 362 new cases of COVID-19 in 15 states, bringing the total to 191,345 in 36 states of the country, plus the FCT. According to the latest information released by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, that is NCDC, Lagos reported 200 cases, Oyo 33, Kwara 30, Akwa Ibom 24, Ogun 17, Delta and Ekiti recorded 15 cases each, Plateau recorded 7 cases alongside Rivers, FCT 5, Anambra and Edo reported 3 cases each, Bayelsa, Kaduna and Kano recorded 1 case each. A total of 178,283 persons have been discharged, and the number of deaths is 2,4 454. So the number of active cases is 10,608. When the news returns, news from other parts of Africa. Do stay with us.
Do you really like me? Go BJ. Hi guys, my name is Gochi. I'm an Igbo artist. I sing, I rap, and I have good news for you. Big news. So, the Boss 95.5 FM Abuja, they have something for you guys. The Major Boss Factor. So if you think you're talented, like if you know you can sing, you can do something extraordinary, this is your show. This is your time. Come and wow us with that Boss Factor. Remember to follow the instructions on the screen and do everything that you see on the screen. And remember also that there are amazing prizes to be won. Like there is a car worth 7 million naira to be won. Auditions end September 19th, 2021. So start registering now. Auditions are held, like you can audition in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Owerri, Benin, either of these states available for you. And remember to always infuse a bit of your culture in whatever you're doing.
You're watching World Now at 4 on Hills TV. Welcome back. For the first time since the Civil War, a new session of parliament began in South Sudan, which comprises of members of the governing party as well as former rebels. The creation of an all-inclusive National Assembly was a key part of the 2018 peace deal that ended 5 years of war in which nearly 400,000 people died. The National Assembly now has 588 MPs from the governing party and rebel factions that signed the peace deal. Although the pace of progress has been slow since the 2018 ceasefire that ended the war, there's still no unified army, which is dangerous, and there have been calls for protest, with some saying the political leaders have failed and must be replaced. Moderating the debate in the country's first female speaker, Gemma Nunu Kumba. In the meantime, suspected Islamist militants have killed no fewer than 19 people in a raid on a village in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Local authorities made this known in a statement issued to press, saying that the attackers looted houses and started fires in Kasanzi, Kitovo, and the head of Buliki district, Kalunga Meso, and local rights group blamed the assault on the Allied Democratic Forces, that is ADF, an Islamic militant group accused of killing thousands of people in recent years, mostly in remote areas. The government declared martial law in North Kivu and neighboring Ituri province at the beginning of May in an attempt to quell a surge in violence that the military largely attributes to the ADF. But according to the Kivu security tracker, the number of civilians killed in such attacks has only increased since then, which marks unrest in eastern Congo. Still on African news, the governments of Uganda and South Sudan have agreed to patrol the Dimol-Juba highway where drivers and travelers have recently been attacked. The agreement comes after lorry drivers were killed and bus travelers injured by unknown militia. Uganda's first Deputy Prime Minister, Rebecca Kadaga, said there will be police checks every 10 kilometers along the route. And according to reports, last week, cross-border drivers from East African countries went on strike protesting against insecurity. Reports also disclosed that no fewer than 30 traders and lorry drivers from across East Africa have been killed this year on the road. South Sudan, which is recovering from a brutal civil war, is heavily dependent on neighbors for essential supplies. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Do stay with us.